back in your life like two top hockey prospects who fall in love with each other. This is the Educated Ignorance Podcast on the weekend warm-up. Here it is Super Bowl stuff, fun times, the Betapalooza, Mount Rushmore. It's NBA trade deadline day. And unlike people that are getting after it, there's no heated rivalry between the three of us. Gentlemen, nobody here gets that reference outside of me.
Oh, I do. I wanted you to sit in that for a minute.
Yeah. I'm Joe. That's Dan. That's Nick. Hello, gentlemen.
What's
How
up?
are you guys doing?
Nick, did you get that reference?
I had no idea what that meant.
Okay, thank God. I do not want to have to explain this one to you.
I zoned out the second I heard hockey.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't want to have to explain
nothing
this
about
one
hockey.
to you.
Nothing against the sport.
This isn't even hockey.
Yeah, it's hockey, but it's not hockey. We're out here, we're hanging out, we're having some fun. It is an eventful week. The Super Bowl is upon us. Though everything in sports media is not Super Bowl related. Good to see you boys. I want to start off by asking this. Do you guys feel like do we need 2 weeks or do we need a week off between the conference championship games and the Super Bowl? Because this is the second straight year. Now, granted, last year I was just burnt out from football because I just hated everything. This year I had a great football season. I've enjoyed football. However, I just am not. This is the second straight year that going into the Super Bowl, I feel a little. I'm not there. You know what I mean? I feel like by the time we get to Sunday and we're ramping up, I'll be excited, but I don't know. It's weird. What do you guys think?
It made sense when the Pro Bowl was a thing and it was on Sunday, like when it was kind of a big deal. Sure.
Yeah, why was it on Tuesday?
Nice break. It's a nice break. But now the Pro Bowl is such a joke. Nobody cares about it anymore. I mean, they realized it sucked, so they're like, let's try some different things. They're playing flag football. Cool, whatever. I don't care. They did it on Tuesday. You could do that on Tuesday of Super Bowl week a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
You could jam it all in. Yeah, I would have been more than happy to see the Super Bowl a week earlier. They're just drawing everything out and it doesn't need to be that way.
The crazy, like, I heard a theory that said they stuck it on a Tuesday so no one would watch it, and that would give them the excuse to stop doing it. Which may be true.
I honestly had no idea that it wasn't on Sunday until after Sunday.
Yeah,
I know.
I didn't know when it was until I got the notification that it's 55-52 in the fourth quarter, and I was like, "Oh, it's today." No,
yeah,
why don't at this point we just say, okay, the week before the Super Bowl, the worst and the second worst team have to play for the first pick in the draft?
That would be much better than what we have now.
It would be, but that means you're taking two teams that have not played in a month.
No, they only get. Yeah, but still,
and
it's not like they played in the regular season either, Joe.
Wow, good one.
Okay, so why don't you do the opposite? You know how when you have a fantasy playoff, there's the teams in the playoffs and the teams in the consolation, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start a losers bracket.
You could put the worst 8 teams, 1 through 8. And you don't even have to do it as in ranked. You could do what they do in soccer, where it's just like we're just gonna draw it. We're just gonna draw out a bracket at a random, and then all right, you 8 teams have to play.
You're NFL draft lotterying this, so we're
not even draft lotterying it. It's just
I know.
Right, but here's the losers bracket. Yeah, we're gonna put the worst 8 teams. We're gonna randomly pull numbers.
Do you know what? Honestly, for me, has made the last 2 years, especially, not feel Super Bowl week-ish. It's going to be what we're going to talk about here for the first few minutes. Nick, cover your ears. But it's the NBA trade deadline. The last 2 weeks, maybe it's been the last 3 years, but at least the last 2 years, Danny, the NBA trade deadline has happened the week leading into the Super Bowl. And on Thursday before the Super Bowl, guess what I'm not thinking about? The Super Bowl.
Facts.
We are all thinking about Anthony Davis getting traded again.
to the Wizards.
I'm
over here thinking about how I'm going to bet all my life savings on the Pacers to win the East next year.
No.
I mean,
stop it.
What?
It.
You never know.
Like Boston's not going to have Tatum back next year.
They, I mean, I guess they didn't beat it. Indiana didn't play them.
And let's be real. Even the year before, the Pacers were middle until they got to the playoffs.
Hey, I'm just saying, I really liked what they did today.
It was a great move.
But yeah, so the trade deadline happened. We're going to talk about that. We're obviously going to do.
Let's start with your team, Joe. How do you feel cash considerations is going to do for your team?
Yeah. Hey, listen, cash consideration is going to be a great player. Going to fit in. Maybe he can hit a jump shot. Maybe he can stay healthy.
I thought that move was. I'm sorry. I thought that move was dumb.
The Tyus Jones move.
I get it. He hasn't been playing the best.
He's been bad.
Team is so injury prone. Like, at least keep the depth. Because what are you going to do when Jalen Suggs gets hurt again? Because what do you have behind Anthony Black?
Probably going to go. They're probably going to be the team that goes to get Cam Thomas.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Cam Thomas would fit in at all with that team. He doesn't know how to play defense.
Nobody fits with them because their coaching is bad. Their front office. Well, I can't say their front office is bad. They should have fired Mosley last year.
Yeah,
it's been a bad year for Mose.
I think they used last year as like, oh, everyone was hurt and we still did this.
They're the biggest disappointment in the league this year. You can't tell me otherwise. But
there's some others you could.
I thought they were legit. No, they are. They are, bro. I came into the season thinking we could make the finals. They're probably going.
That's because you were unrealistic.
No, they had like the third best starting five in the conference.
No, I mean,
Paolo's been a disaster most of the season.
They wouldn't have gotten past the Knicks. They definitely wouldn't have got past. Even the Celtics now they would not have been able to get past.
Well, none of us thought coming into the year the Celtics would be one of the 5 best teams in the league. That's what I'm getting at. No one thought we didn't think.
Are you surprised Ja did not get moved?
Yes, I don't. I mean, I understand why Memphis would be like, we're going to hold pat. We're not going to take him. We're not going to sell him for literally negative cents on the dollar. However, I really wanted him to get traded to Sacramento for the memes.
No, I mean, if he went anywhere, it was Miami. Let's be real.
I do wish Ray was in here because I really have to ask, bro.
Oh, Ray texted me. He's been pissed. He was so pissed.
The Miami Heat are the Chicago Cubs of the NBA because the Cubs are always in on guys when it comes to trades or free agents, and then they they sign somewhere else.
No, that's the Pirates.
And
the
then
Pirates are 0-8 this year.
They signed somewhere else, and it's like we were in on them. I swear. Well, every superstar that comes up, the Heat are in on them. They'll get all these assets, and then they just whoopsie poopsie.
So we'll do rapid fire. What were your 3 best moves that you felt?
The 3 best.
Before that, can we talk about how sad it is the way they're doing Chris Paul?
I thought he retired.
No. So all right, so Chris Paul
annexed.
So he said he wanted to play one final year in LA where he had like his prime of his career. And they basically benched him. And then they said, hey, don't even bother coming to the facility because we're going to find a way to get you on another team. We don't want you around the team. Mm-hmm. Mind you, at the time, everyone on the team was hurt. He was like, even at 40 years old, he was like their 3rd best player. And they were like 8-20.
The team sucked.
So but this is a Hall of Famer's retirement tour. And his team, the team that he basically put on the map for 5 years, basically said, we don't care about you. And then they traded him for nothing to Toronto, and people are really upset about like this is the most fucked up way a player's retirement tour could go.
Now he's just stuck in Canada.
Yeah.
My favorite moves. I think my favorite move of the deadline was. My favorite move of the deadline was Minnesota getting Ayo Dosunmu. And I'm not just saying that because Ayo is a Illinois guy. I legitimately think that. And it pits literally like 2 of my favorite college players ever with my favorite player in the NBA. It's literally a team for me. But in all honesty, I think it explodes. It does. I mean, it exponentially raises, like, the stuff Minnesota has done to tinker around the edges over the last few days has really, like, this is like, okay, they've done what they needed to do. Now let's go try to win the title. Will they? Probably not. I don't know. But I mean, they made the conference finals the last 2 years for a reason. It hasn't been a fluke. So they're going to be as much of a bitch to get out of there as anybody else. So that's one of them. What do you think?
My favorite move is Zubac to the Pacers because the only way that could backfire on Indiana is if they somehow finish outside the top 5 in the draft, and they finish 6 through 10.
Right.
So, I think that move sets them up perfectly because even with Miles Turner last year, what was one of the biggest things? They don't have a rebounder. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Siakam, who likes to drive to the lane, and Zubac, who cannot play outside the paint. But I think Zubac's role in there is defensive force, rebounder, and get the pick and roll with Halliburton and Siakam going. And I think he's going to fit that well. And I think it also is going to I think LA has kind of set themselves up for the post Kawhi rebuild they're going to have to do. I mean, Garland and Matherin's a solid backcourt for a rebuild to me. I really liked Kobe White to the Hornets. I thought that one was really good. I know you're iffy on Kobe White. But
him being like their sixth man, I'm in for. Dude, I love the Hornets. I cannot buy enough Hornets stock.
Yeah, I after that trade, or what was the other one they made? They did one
Hornets. Earlier. That was really the biggest one. That
was
really
the one with the one that had the Timberwolves in it. Oh no, that was
yeah.
I literally went ahead and put a future in for the Hornets to win the Southeast at like plus 2,200.
They could. The Southeast is a disaster.
I also really, and it's me being a homer here, I really like Jared McCain to the Thunder. I don't think we should have given up 4 draft picks for him, but
you got to use him somewhere. No, it's good because he'll be perfect for them to get through the season. And then maybe one game if he somehow comes in and is important in one playoff game in some way, shape, or form,
a bench unit,
massive win.
A bench unit that has Kassan Wallace, Isaiah Joe, Jared McCain, Kenrick Williams, and Jalen Williams that's just pure 3-point shooting and defense. And then you got to add Caruso rotating in there. I do wish, and I think they'll probably do it this offseason, I do wish they will find a way to, well, I guess not really. So I think the biggest problem they have is Hartenstein has not stayed healthy, and they do not have a true backup big because Jalen Williams has been good, but Jalen Williams is 6'8".
Right.
And every team they're going to have to go through has a center that's 7 foot or taller. If Sorber was healthy, I think it would have been different because Sorber, I think, would have been really good this year. But
they did good. I love what I know that it's weird. I just love what you mentioned the Pacers. I love it. We were talking about it last week how they need a center badly. Them making a move now to set themselves up for next year is perfect. Love that. I love what Washington did, and I love what Utah did.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up because here's my thing with Washington real quick, and I'll let you go.
You're good.
If Washington does not find a way to sign both of them back especially because Trey's a free agent next year.
Okay.
And Anthony Davis has 1 more year and then he's a free agent. If they do not find a way to convince those two to stay, it's very scary what you're going to do. Because yet you have good pieces around, but 2 superstars with a budding superstar and Sarr can switch you from we're building up to like, hey, we're already pushing.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, here's the thing. Even if they don't keep them, like, I'm just glad that they're like, hey, let's try something to, like, because at the end, here's the thing. Both of those moves, all reward, no risk. They gave up nothing. They gave up nothing for both guys.
Yeah, I think the thing is, one, I don't think we're going to see either. I know we're already not going to see Trey. We're not going to see Anthony Davis this year because if their pick does not finish top 6, the Knicks get it.
Top 8.
Top
But
8?
yes. Yeah, top 8. But no, I agree. And that's fine. That's fine. Let Sarr and Bilal and Kispert and all those other guys, Bub Carrington, let them continue this year. They're showing some spurts. Sarr's been really good. And then going to next season, listen, they're a team that can't attract free agents. You have to think outside the box. And then for the Jazz, I know people are going to hate it because people don't like Jaren Jackson Jr., but I love it. I love the idea of Keontae George just playing with 4 tall dudes.
Yeah, him, Taylor Hendricks, and then 3 7-footers.
No, I'm thinking even different.
Or Bryce Sensabaugh, excuse me, that's right.
Hendricks him too, but you could just do him, Ace Bailey, Laurie, Walker Kessler, and Trey J. We're gonna put our dynamic point guard who might be really good with just a bunch of tall ass motherfuckers who can do a lot of stuff.
You know who I was really surprised to see did not get moved? I thought he was going to get moved because the way he's been playing for Utah was Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I thought that would have been a really good player to put with Denver and rotate with Valanciunas because Nurkic is like playing like Jokic. I mean, he's like 5th in triple doubles this year.
Yeah, he's had a really weird renaissance.
I feel like even
and they've all been recent. Yeah, they've all been in the last month.
He had 4 in a row. Yeah, I think there's a lot of teams that need a center that a veteran who's been in the playoffs that can facilitate for you as a big, would really have helped them a lot. But I will. Oh well. So Nick, what was your favorite move?
Didn't follow at all.
Oh, come on. You could have
you're
better than that. You could have made something up. You could have just thought of something off the top.
The fact that whatever the Mavs gave up for Luka last year, they've already gotten rid of.
Nah, bro, come on. Don't hate on Max Christie like that.
Mind you, Luka went for what? 1 draft pick, 2 draft picks?
1.
And Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson combined were worth 8.
Hey, man, shout out to him. Good job by Memphis to kind of understand the assignment.
So I think
tip of the cap to Utah for the fact that they're hey, let's try some stuff. Real quick, I wanted to mention I thought the Celtics did well with the Vucevic deal. I don't love them giving up Simons, but I think they needed a center that they can trust more. And them making that deal to me signals that Tatum is coming back. Because Simons gave them uniqueness with their guards, and if they're going to punt on that, I think that means Tatum's going to come back. We'll see. One of us will be right, one of us will be wrong. Jose Alvarado in Madison Square Garden is going to be a fucking delight. I cannot wait.
Boy is back.
Jose Alvarado is absolutely swinging a playoff game. Also, this just in, FanDuel says if new bet that they just dropped on a special. You got to have you got to go really deep into the app for this one. Plus 110 if the Eastern Conference Finals is the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks, there will be a bench clearing brawl now that Jose Alvarado is a member of the Knicks. Danny, I need it. Danny, look at me. I need it like I need fucking air. I need the Pistons and the Knicks to play in the playoffs again because I want fucking blood on the floor. Oh, Ron Holland and Jose Alvarado will literally beat the crap out of each other at half court, and it will be great.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
So, yeah, that's and then last one, I promise. The Cavs. I get it, but good luck, bro. Good luck.
So the thing that's going to hurt them...
We're a team that always falls short in the playoffs and can't play well enough to get over the hump. Let's go trade for a guy who falls short in the playoffs and can never get over the hump.
I think the thing that worries me with them is the mindset was... Oh. Nick did not like your James Harden rant.
You don't like me. You don't like anti-James Harden takes, Nick?
I cut out. I did see that there was a Cleveland strip club that already said, "Welcome James Harden to Cleveland."
That man is about to put so many bottle girls' kids through school.
Yes, he is.
The one thing that worries me for Cleveland with that, and I think it will backfire them, is if he accepts his player option, they are fucked.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, rip.
Because here's the thing: his player option's $48 million.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, there's no one in the market that's going to give him anywhere near $48 million.
They are better today than they were yesterday, just because Garland's probably not going to play this year.
No,
like they're out here trying to figure out how to fix his shoes because his feet are so messed up. Like we're trying to do some shit with his
I think also
shoes to help his feet.
Thing is,
you know what? Hey Nick, do you know what NBA players need? Their fucking toes, bro. And his don't work.
Well, to be fair, it's really fucked up that Cleveland has a raised court because like 3 players have gotten hurt because they've like stepped off the court on accident.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is like you take away Harden's like him struggling in the playoffs and you put him with Donovan Mitchell, who routinely will show up every playoff game, whether his team's losing or winning by 50.
Yes, we did think the same thing about Kawhi, but I agree with you. I get what you're saying. I do 100% understand what you're saying.
Listen, I'm happy for it because eventually, if they shut down Kawhi, they're not going to, because the lower they sink, the better it is for the OKC.
Kawhi's theory: Kawhi Leonard's going to get suspended in a week.
Yep. But that just leads
the cap circumvention from the offseason. Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
There's a theory that the Clippers sold because, like, here's the craziest part. I promise we're gonna do Super Bowl takes after this, Nick. Please don't leave us again. Nick's like,
I'm out.
I'm
just kidding.
The craziest thing is the Clippers are like one of the best teams in the league over the last like 25 games. Like they started out terrible and they've been on fire. So them selling kind of makes no sense. However, it's a theory. It probably isn't true, but there is a theory going around in the NBA Twitter sphere that the Clippers sold because they know that the NBA is about to suspend Kawhi because of the aspiration stuff.
My favorite.
They never dished out a penalty for that, and people think that could be a possibility.
My favorite. Did you see that guy who tweeted, "If the Clippers go 18-5 over their next 23 games, I'll eat this tweet"? And then they went 18-5 over the next 23, and they interviewed Kawhi. He's like, "Yo, where's that guy? Bring him here." Yeah. He's like, "Print that shit out."
Print it.
And the guy recorded himself eating a piece of paper.
Ugh, Jesus. There was a kid in my 6th grade science class that ate paper.
His name, and he
Joe
went on to
remembers
become.
it like it was yesterday.
It was the weirdest thing, bro.
And he went on to become Mitch McConnell.
What the fuck? Oh man.
That man
what was Joe doing in 6th grade in 1821?
Yeah.
1821.
Joe's actually a witch. He hasn't aged in like 400 years.
Yeah, exactly. I've just been this.
He's like those vampires from What We Do in the Shadows. He's just permanently 31.
So you think I would have been? You think I would have done great in Twilight?
No, you've never seen What We Do in the Shadows, have you?
I've never seen that.
Oh god,
you got me on that reference.
Yeah, it's vampires, but it's like I'll have to send you some stuff on it.
Oh man, we're out here making jokes about TV shows and movies. Is it a movie or a show?
It's a show.
Oh, just multiple TV shows tonight. All right, are we ready to do the Super Bowl 60 Betapalooza? Nick, can you do you have like a board over there that you can hit some buttons? You got your basement's fancy. Can you give me some sound effects?
How about this, Joe?
Jesus, yes! Give me an introduction. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to talk Super Bowl. See, right?
It's 60, yeah.
Super Bowl 60. Let's get ready to rumble.
Boom, 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 boom. We're out here. That was epic. I'm ready to go now. Now I'm excited for the Super Bowl.
I have no idea what setting that was. It was in the dark. I gotta see.
It's dark.
That was a bright room. That's what it was called.
The room was very bright.
Here's a small
You know how that had me feeling?
Oh,
It's a little warm.
Had me feeling like this.
oh my God. you're
Y'all are laughing. The sound of this.
Are you guys hearing yourself?
No.
Because I am. I'm hearing you guys with the same effect. My headset.
Oh man, I wish that GIF played the sound because that shit would have echoed, would have driven you crazy.
Oh. Nick, do the low voice again.
I'm trying to find a good one.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Romantics. Ladies and gentlemen,
The Patriots and the Seahawks are about to get down and dirty in Santa Clara.
See, this just sounds like you're asking us. It sounds like you're in like a half empty, like rebuild. I can hear myself now on it.
Are you really?
yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna mute Nick for a second.
No.
See, all it sounds like is like when it's like a half empty like NBA stadium and they're like in a moment of silence.
Yeah.
And you just hear it echo.
Ladies and gentlemen, on January 6th, our country.
Send that shit to the White House. I need to hear a Trump speech with that effect on.
Yes, with that. It was a great job. Big game. I walked in and said, "Look at how big this game is."
Oh.
It's gonna be huge.
Jesus.
All right,
Wow.
Super Bowl 60.
Sam Darnold just sees so many ghosts. I walked in and said, "Look at all the ghosts he's seeing."
And they say, boo!
I just love how you're doing that while like staring off. You're like looking not on camera. Looking at the screen, so you're just over here like there once was a. Oh yeah, you had like the sea shanty. The other one sounded like you're about to sing the sea shanty song.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go find it now.
When you were
Nick
talking,
just can't
very
turn
low.
it off.
I can't turn it off anymore.
Uh-oh.
I can only turn it on.
Well, at least somebody.
All of my picks will be made like this, very dramatically, and I can even turn it up, make it more prominent.
Now you just sound like you're in an empty building.
With all of my friends.
Yes. Hello. Is anybody out there? Okay.
What's that shit from the Grinch? He's like, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot."
Oh yeah,
I'm an
yes,
idiot.
Echo. All right. Let's get busy. So we're about to do a Mount Rushmore. That's not really a Mount Rushmore. That is a Mount Rushmore. So we have 5 categories.
Mount Propsmore.
I'm sweating. Oh, my loins just moved.
You know what? Say that with the soundboard, Nick.
Mount Propsmore.
Brought to you by Ryan Allison Tattoo.
It wasn't a It wasn't a mount. It was a Mount Propsmore. All right. So we have 5 different gimmicks. Danny died.
And he's out. He is out of here.
He is gone.
He's had enough of our bull.
All right, so we're going to get this broken down as we stated. So there's Mount Rushmore. It's Mount Rushmore, Mount Propsmore. 5 different picks for each of us. But Joe, there's only 4 things on a Mount Rushmore. Well, we made the rules, bro, not you. Go do something.
The 5th head is Caleb Williams.
Exactly. The greatest player that's ever been a great player. We have 5 things.
One of the quarterbacks of all time.
He is one of the He's one of the quarterbacks in the history of quarterbacks. We have 5 selections: game bet, prop bet, TD bet, novelty bet, and wild card bet. So we are going to just deliver, going to do some things. All right. Let's see here. Nicholas, since you were my original podcast wife, I am thinking of a number between 1 and 17,342,905.
69.
No, God damn it. You got it. Is the number I am thinking of odd or even?
Even.
It is even. Do you want where do you want your pick? Do you want to pick first? Do you want to pick second, or do you want to pick third?
I'll pick third.
You'll pick third.
Are we snaking, or is it just first and all the time?
I say we
snake.
Yeah, let's snake it. So you want third?
Sure.
Well, it's not. I mean,
I don't know.
So are we doing draft style where if you take a pick, I can't take it?
I think we should. Yeah, I don't think it'll matter, but I feel like for the love of the game,
I feel like gentlemen's agreement. If like someone takes one, then you can't take.
It's more of a gentleman's agreement type of thing.
Yeah.
So, we can do. Let's not do we can snake it. We'll snake it for fairness. We'll keep record of it. So you want third then? Or do you want first?
Third's good. Yeah, sure.
All right, Daniel, do you want first or second?
Give me Uno.
All right, then get us started.
All right, we doing game bet first.
You can. I say we can go. I say you can go anywhere on the board.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start with game bet. All right? We didn't even discuss it. What's the odds number? We're still doing like -125.
I say the odds numbers can be. I don't mind if the odds are crazy. I guess let's do so. Like you can do.
I say
like
-125 is decent because like if $10.
I would say, really, like if you're doing any over under, like I've got an over under on here that I found for -135. I feel like that's still fair game because if I go under, it's gonna it's skewed a little bit to the over, but not so much where it's like -250 and +200 or something like that.
Let's do -150. I think that's a fair line.
That's a base,
yeah, that's a good base. So you can't have you can't put anything on here that's -150, or or worse or better, however you would want to describe that. The novelty or the wild card bet has to be plus odds, and it's worth double points.
Okay.
That is the wild card bet rule. So get us started, Daniel.
Right, so I am gonna say, I'm gonna go. Ooh, I'm kind of changing my mind here on this one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Damn, that's too high. I'm gonna go game under. I'm gonna take under 46.5 at -120.
So under
where? Oh, so okay. So I was gonna say I see 45.5, but you've got a little bit.
Yeah, I took a little juice.
Odds. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, and that's your game bet, right?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very I don't want to say low scoring, but I don't think this is going to be like if someone scores 30, it means the other team is probably not scoring more than 10. In my mind, like it's going to be a blowout.
Right.
I think this game's going to be like a 21-17 or maybe even that's why I took 24-21. I don't see any team scoring or these teams combining for more than 5 touchdowns.
That's fair. I like that. I think that's not a bad. A part of me thinks it's going to be a little bit higher, but I don't disagree with because you still got to I think 24-20 is on the board, and even that gets you home. So I think that's fair. I am up first. My favorite pick, honestly, that I have come up with in my mind, and this is a good odds. This is at +180, I think, right? This is what you use at +180. We were talking about a pre-show. The question is, where should we put this? I'm guessing this would go under. Would this be my wild card bet, or would this be a prop bet?
Prop.
I look
at props just like a guy's receptions or receiving yards.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue that. Yeah.
So you think this would go under novelty then?
Depends what it is.
No, because
So-
you could get this. You could get this on every game.
So my pick is both quarterbacks to throw an interception.
I mean, you could technically use that as
I
a
can see that.
you could use as a player prop.
You
You could just do you could still do each quarterback over.
I mean, it's
0.5 interception.
essentially it's a 2-leg parlay if we're really boiling
Yeah.
it down, right?
Well, I couldn't. That's the thing. So Danny ended up finding on a book somewhere, but I couldn't find it on anything that I could just bet on a player's interceptions or not. That was the thing. Like, here we go. Player props, maybe
I was gonna say,
passing
so you
specials.
say,
Here we
you
go.
say both are going over.
Here we go. Passing, combine. Yeah, I can't find anything that actually just says they both throw an interception. I want to bet that they're both going to throw an interception.
I was gonna say I'd just parlay it together.
Right, but I can't even find like over under interceptions.
Oh, okay. I'm looking on Bet365. I'll put them together here.
Danny, Danny earlier
So
you said
I
you
have
found something that was like plus
yeah.
180, right?
Yeah, I also have one on DraftKings plus 94 each quarterback 1 plus interception.
And that's plus 194.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gladly going to take that. So here's where I'm at. I think May has been bad in the
190 together.
May has been bad in the playoffs, and I think he sometimes will try to risk things, and I just feel like he's going to throw an interception. Also, Darnold maybe will just feel himself a little bit too much. I feel like he'll have some jitters, but also he'll be okay. Like I would be a little surprised if Darnold came out and rips it like he did against LA. Like in the game against the Rams, he was sensational. That was probably the best game he's ever played as a pro. And he was awesome. He literally stared down in my opinion, spoiler for the Elite Eight that comes out today. We're recording this Wednesday, so it comes out tomorrow technically. But is it Thursday now? Not
Nick,
yet.
That would have been a great use of your soundboard.
No, Joe, it's literally Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Or yeah, you're right. Tomorrow's whatever, Thursday,
Joe's
Friday.
in past Central Time. He's an hour and a day behind.
I'm drunk.
Yeah, exactly. He's a time traveler.
Y'all got any more of them prop bets? Thursday, Wednesday, hoot and holler. Anywho, Matt Stafford or Sam Darnold stared down in my opinion, the best player in the NFL this year for 3 hours and went blow for blow with him. So he was great in that game. I don't think he's going to come out here and just be a bum, but I do think he's going to at least make one mistake. So I feel like both of these defenses will have their moments, and I expect both defenses to force the quarterback to throw them the football. That is my first pick. Nicolas, you're up for 2.
I'm just going to take Seattle minus 4.5.
Oh wow! Okay,
I'm gonna get that one off the board,
and that's obviously your game bet.
Yep, game bet.
Okay.
I just feel like they're too good, and the Patriots will not be able to sleepwalk to another win, and it may not necessarily be close.
So, I don't disagree, I don't know. I don't know if I would. I don't really want to lay that. That's just me though. But I don't hate it. I don't love it.
I think if you would have gotten a 2.5, I would have taken it. But
if this was under a field goal, I would be like, let's go.
Even if it was 3.5, I would take it. Like you said, 24-20.
Yeah, 4.5's asking a lot, but I'm confident in Seattle.
What's your other pick?
Oh yeah, I guess I got to go back to back. I like Kenny Walker 3+ receptions as a game prop or a player prop.
Yeah, it'll be a prop bet. So Walker, what is it? Over 3.5 or 3+? You said
3+, yeah. And if you need the odds, I can give you that.
Just for schneis and guides.
In the minus 130 ballpark.
Here we go.
He has gone over 2.5 in his last 3 games. So we'll look for him to keep it rolling. I
like that one. That's a good one. 3+ receptions. They've done a good job of drawing stuff up to get him screens.
And with Charbonnet out, I feel like there's just one less mouth to feed. They haven't really forced it into Halani or whatever his name is like they did with Sharb. So
Right. And Walker's been really good in the playoffs.
oh yeah.
So let's see here. I am looking for. Now we're talking. Nope. I want this though. Now we're going. Let's go here and under. What can I get with this? But that's a whole touchdown under -147. Okay, we're accepting anything under -150, right?
Yep.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Here is my pick. Game bet. Seahawks money line parlayed under 30 alternate line 35.5, and it's -147.
So Seattle under 35 points or whatever.
No, so full game total alternate line 34 or under 30 or excuse me, sorry.
Over.
Jesus Christ. Over
Right?
30 over
Okay.
35.5.
Okay. I was gonna say those odds should get way better than that.
Yeah, over 35.5. Seattle money line. I think that this game will be, in the 20s probably, but I'm just teasing the line down here to, to feel good about myself. I do think the Seahawks are going to win. Here's where I am at, though, when it comes to the actual game, who's going to win. I do think that this is a 2-outcome kind of game. Like, there are 2 outcomes. Like, how do you really feel about this game? One of them is Seattle by blowout. The other one is like New England via very stupid close win. But
yeah,
also,
I don't see a world where Seattle gets embarrassed or beat by
Unless Sam Darnold magically returns to Jets Sam Darnold.
Yeah, then that would just be the all-time Patriots fairy dust. I think the Patriots are alive, though. Like, I don't think the Patriots are like DOA.
No, I think their defense is good enough to keep them. This isn't, we talk about how good the Niners defense was, but this isn't, if they put up more than 3 touchdowns, I would be shocked.
Dude, the Pats?
The Seahawks.
The
Seahawks, talk about the Patriots. I mean, this team's built on their defense, regardless of how good their offense is.
Right. I do believe that I think May will be better. He can't get worse.
Yeah.
And some people want to be like, well, the one game was played in a blizzard. Yeah, the other 10 quarters he played in normal cold weather. He played 2 quarters in a blizzard, guys. Calm down. But I do think that he'll have some success throwing the football. I think they'll be able to run the ball a little bit too. But for the Seahawks, I do think there is a world where, like, if this game does get out of hand, it's not them winning like 40-10. It's them kind of winning them like strangling them out like 24-10, if that makes sense. So we'll see. I'm very intrigued in the aspect of like how this game is managed and who can not make who makes mistakes early and whatnot. Well, so we'll see. Danny, it's to you for 2.
All right, so I'm going to go Jackson Smith and Jigba over 6.5 receptions at -137. This is going to be a very fun matchup between him and Christian Gonzalez. Whether he gets a bunch of yards or not, this ball is going to be in his hands, even if they have to do the Amon-Ra St. Brown route where it's just give him a 2-yard drag route and let him run. They're going to find a way to get him the ball in their hands because as good as Shaheed has been, as good as their other receivers have been, this game is going to come down to how impactful is JSN.
That's a good one. You said over under
over 6.5.
There we go.
-137.
There we go. Okay. Back to me. Okay. I am going to take. All right, you guys let me know if this is a novelty or a wild card prop, okay? I have a bet here. Both teams successful fourth down conversion at plus 255.
That would probably be a wild card.
Yeah, I'd say well.
Because you,
Okay.
Not
Joe,
a
think of it as if it's something that you could bet anytime during the regular season, then it wouldn't be a novelty. Novelty is just something they only put on for the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you think you said both teams will convert a fourth down?
Yes. Both teams will eventually go for a fourth down, and they will get it.
And what odds did you find for that?
Plus 255.
Now, if this was the Bears, will they
I was
attempt
just-
a fourth down on their own 19-yard line minus 700?
You literally just beat me to it. I was going to say, if this was the Bears, would yes be minus money?
Well, to go for it would be way under. To get one converted, probably plus 900.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with it. I just like that. It's a good one. All right, Nick, to you.
I'm going with. I'll take my touchdown bet. I'm going to take Rashid.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to do two? I just realized something. We skipped me once.
Oh yeah, you
God
didn't do
damn it,
two.
Danny!
It's Joe's fault. He got too hyper.
God damn it, Joe!
Danny come off the top rope, Danny, with both teams converting a fourth down for plus 255.
Yeah, yours is not count anymore, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my touch. Ooh. Joe, I'm gonna let you pick my touchdown. Give me. I'm thinking of a number. Is it odd or even? If you get it right, no.
Yeah,
It's a number
it's
1
six.
through 10. If you get it right, I'm taking one. If you get it wrong, I'm taking the other.
Odd.
All right. AJ Barner, anytime touchdown, plus
Oh
250.
God,
I like
if
it.
you he
I
was
like
he was the guy that I was going to tell you to take. Hold on. Oh, never mind. No, I was going to tell you to take. I lied. I was going to tell you to take the other tight end, Elijah Arroyo at 10
Yeah,
to 1.
I think Barner's going to have a big game. He's got the second most targets of anyone on the team inside the red zone. I think this is a situation where you're going to want to pass inside the 10-yard line because everyone knows that ball is going to Kenneth Walker on every play. Inside the 10, they're going to bruise it. So I think a little drop pass to Elijah Arroyo is well in the books.
He's also their tush push guy.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
might get him at the 1 yard line, and they ain't gonna throw it, right?
You never know. You can bet on that, by the way.
Oh, I know. It's on my list.
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
All right, Nick, continue.
I got
Your third and your fourth.
Rashid. I can never remember his first name. Is it Rahid or Rashid?
Rashid.
Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown. Plus 385.
That was my other one.
He's my
That's what I was deciding.
he's my touchdown. Could come on a deep ball. Could come on a sweep. Could come on a kick return. Punt return. Like, give it to me.
You got to be careful with that, though.
That's true.
Because
Depending on
some
the
book,
book.
because
depending on the
some
book,
books did not
can
count
screw
that
you
as a
there.
Rashid Shaheed anytime touchdown. They counted as a defensive/special team touchdown.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to be careful with that. But either way,
Can the
Even on
book of
offense.
Joe? Can the book of educated ignorance count it as a touchdown if he gets a punt return?
don't you have some fancy calculator that can tell you what books would pay out a Shaheed special teams touchdown?
Oh, I have everything. Yeah.
Give me the books that have that, and I'll see if his. If his odds go way down or something, that makes
No, it's the same odds. They're probably going to count it. It's just more of if they decide, like, was it him or was it because it was special teams? So we'll count it regardless.
for
Okay,
our
then-
purposes. We'll count it.
All right, Nick, you got one more.
I suppose this will be my wild card, or I guess it could be my novelty. I got to figure out what I'm doing for the other one. Yeah, we'll call it wild card. I think I got wild card and novelty left, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, for my wild card, a couple books that I've found have this, and I'm like, you know what? Let's roll with it. Seattle to throw from the 1 yard line for plus 1,000. Whatever you do, if this is a bet that you are going to take, shop around. DraftKings has this exact same bet for plus 550. Don't be a sucker.
Jesus, that's literally double the money.
Yeah.
My God.
Just do a little research if you want to make a stupid bet like this. Do a little research.
Yeah, bet responsibly, people.
365, I think, was the book that I saw that on, but I can't find it again. I'm trying to go back and look for it. But yes, I know I saw it somewhere. I lost it though.
Let me try to find the one that I had earlier that I saw. So you say they're just throwing the ball on the 1, right?
Just any throw from the 1 or inside the 1.
Interception and thrown. Both teams.
And then
there we go. Both teams to record an interception. I finally found it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What what's the odds on that?
Plus 180.
Okay, I parlayed it at plus 190 on another book.
Yeah, I put plus 194. I think Danny said that.
Mm-hmm. But nope. Now that you found it's got to go back down. I'm kidding.
There we go. Both teams to record. No. 7. No. Interception. No. Running back. No. Final Seattle drive to end an interception plus 950. That'd be a fun one. Seattle to throw an interception from the 1 yard line is plus 10,000.
Oh yeah, I see that one.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, here. Even FanDuel, Jesus Christ, Seattle to attempt to pass at opponent's 1 yard line is plus 500.
Yeah, yep, I see that.
So yeah, you can get plus 1,000 somewhere. I just can't figure out where it was that I saw it. I thought it was bet 365, but I'm trying to go back.
A pass on the 1 yard line to AJ Barner would feed me for life.
And then there's also bet to get the touchdown. Is also crazy depending on the book. I think DraftKings was like plus 1,100. So just if this is a market that you want to take advantage of, just find good odds for it. That's all I ask.
Is it my turn?
No, it's mine. All right, I have anytime touchdown. We are going to dip our toe in the beanstalk. We are going to get jiggy with it. Demario Douglas, Pop Douglas.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Plus 650 anytime touchdown.
I dig it.
So here's my rationale. And go back the last. Let's just start going through Super Bowls. We can name a pretty random touchdown score that probably was in the plus 400, in the 4 to 6 to 1 range. Let's just start going backwards. Well, okay. Last year,
Calcaterra and the defense last year.
Calcaterra scored one last year?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't remember that, but I do remember their first drive should have been a Jahan Dotson touchdown, but he got tackled at the 1 and then they pushed. But you're right. The defense had a touchdown. The year before, Marquez Valdez-Scantling caught a touchdown. The year before that, what's his nuts? Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney both had touchdowns. The year before that, I guess that year there wasn't two because it was like Cup. I don't know if P. Ryan had one or not, but T. Higgins threw it, or Joe Mixon threw a touchdown, for God's sake. So more times than not, these Super Bowls are going to have touchdowns in someone in the usually 3 or 4 to 6 to 1 range, right? So like somewhere between plus 300 and plus 600, you're probably going to find an anytime touchdown scorer. Why can't the Patriots 3rd and 1 from the plus 40 yard line, deep shot, Douglas down the sideline, touchdown? There you go, plus 650. Cash it. Did I do good, Dan?
Yeah. I think Don would approve.
There we go.
All right, so I have my next two is my novelty and my wild card. So for my novelty, either team to throw a touchdown in the red zone, plus 330.
That's a novelty?
I would say so because I've never seen that one on a book.
Either team to
Either
throw
team-
a touchdown in the red zone?
Or excuse me, interception in the red zone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, holy cow.
Plus 330. Because I've never seen that one until this game, because obviously the thing was the interception in the red zone to end the game. If I feel like if we get touchdowns in this game that are not rushing touchdowns, it's going to be 50-yard bombs from either team, like in a blown coverage play. I think if we get inside the 20, these are two teams that like to run the ball inside the red zone, and I think they're going to try to, like, it's not a don't stray away from what works. It's more of a they're gonna be expecting it, so try to mix it up. And I think this is where both teams are gonna drop back in coverage, and someone's just gonna try to rip one. And I think if this game ends on an interception, the interception's gonna be the team brings it all the way down the field and needs a touchdown to win inside the 20.
There we go.
My wild card. Both teams to punt on their first drive of the game, plus 304. Patriots have held, I think, every team they've played so far in the playoffs to a punt on their first drive. I think even though Sam Darnold, I think, is going to be good, I think there's going to be some nerves because this is the best defense they're going to have faced in the playoffs. So I will try. And I think didn't they punt on their first drive last game too?
No, they went right down the field and got a touchdown.
Well, either way, I think this defense is better than the Rams. I think this is different than just a national televised playoff game. This is the Super Bowl. I think there are going to be some nerves. I think it's very possible we could see a 3-and-out for both teams to start the game. But I think we're going to see a punt from both. So plus 304 with if it hits double, it's like plus 608.
It's good. That's good. Okay. My novelty bet. I've never really looked into this before, but you know what? I'm feeling it. I'm thinking I put some logic behind this in my brain. We're going to go for it. We're going to go yellow, lime, or green Gatorade plus 230. And here's my reasoning for it. I'm thinking about the Patriots. If they win, I yellow, lime, green, that color isn't really. I think their coaches will be wearing white, and they're not. I don't think you're going to see them get dumped with red Gatorade. That'll stain. I don't think you're going to see them get dumped with like purple or blue Gatorade. And I just, it's my theory. For the Pats, Seahawks, kind of similar. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yellow, lime, or green Gatorade plus 230. That's my novelty pick.
Can I bring up a little information for you on this one?
Okay.
The Patriots have historically only used blue Gatorade in their Super Bowls. And the Seahawks have historically in all their Super Bowls have used orange. Now this is with Pete Carroll. They did orange each time. Mike McDaniel might do something different. But neither team has used lime or green in their Super Bowls.
That's good. That's some research right there. That's some good research. Nick, what do you think, huh?
For the color?
Yeah, bro. Do you have any color analysis?
I would probably guess blue myself. Both
Blue's
teams
a good one.
Because technically both teams have blue, yeah.
Yeah, that would be the easy choice. Is that the favorite, or what is the favorite?
The favorite was the yellow, lime, or green.
Okay, I was gonna say,
No.
and the blue is my favorite.
I saw orange as the favorite.
Oh, yeah, I guess it depends on which one you go to. So yeah, I got yellow, lime.
According to covers.com, orange plus 225, yellow, green, lime plus 260, blue plus 260, purple and pink are both plus 1,100. No Gatorade bath plus 5,000.
Oh wow, wouldn't that be something?
If I pick a Gatorade color, I think I might sprinkle 50 cents or something on no Gatorade bath.
That's bold, but I'm for it.
Because I'll tell you, I've gotten hooked before on some of these props. I did one in the Chiefs Super Bowl, the last one they won, where I took it was Chiefs to win on a game-winning field goal at plus 1,000, or a walk-off field goal, and they put 1 second back on the clock.
Oh God.
I was also 1 point off from the correct score. I had 37-34. It was 38-34. Or no, it was 38-35.
35.
Yeah. I was off by 1 point.
Joe got that one right. He should have put some money on it.
Wait, on the correct score, the Eagles-Chiefs game. Crazy enough, I almost nailed the year after too, but I was a little off. I think it was 25-22. I said 24-19. My theory was right. It's just if the Chiefs would have scored a touchdown to end the game, I would have nailed it. But they took it to OT. So, Nick, you have your last piece on the chessboard here.
Okay. What do I got left? Novelty or
yes.
I don't know if this counts as novelty. It's they basically are calling this bet Marshawn's revenge. Any rushing touchdown, 4 or fewer yards in the game. Is that novelty enough?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
For minus 125. Any rushing touchdown of 1, 2, 3, or 4 yards in the game.
What's the odds?
Minus 125.
So any rushing touchdown of less than 4 yards.
Hold on. Any running back to score a rushing touchdown of 4 yards. Ooh. I don't know. That takes AJ Barner and Drake May out.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, just give me tails. No. We're going heads. We're going heads plus 100.
Tails never fails, sir.
I'm going heads.
You're going to put the fucking coin toss in the Mount Rushmore?
Hey, if we're going novelty, we're going all in on the novelty.
You said heads?
Fuck it, heads, man. Unless as I'm scrolling here, I find something better. I would bet on the coin toss before I would bet on the Gatorade myself. You put the Gatorade in Mount Rushmore. Don't be bashing my coin toss, Joe. Come on, man. Jim. I
don't know, Jim. Color of the Gatorade, Jim.
Oh, it's red, just like Patrick Mahomes.
I was gonna say, if you think someone's gonna run a trick play, you can get total players to have a pass attempt over 2.5 at plus 160.
Ooh,
I always like that one, but
damn it,
do either of these teams ever do that?
Okay, hold on.
Or if the quarterback gets hurt.
Danny. Find us, huh?
Wouldn't that be something?
So
Danny, find us a defensive player to score a touchdown. Bet.
Just any defensive player or a specific one?
While on offense. Sorry. Because, okay, I heard this theory.
Like a defensive lineman coming in to play fullback or
a
tight end or something.
So I heard this theory, and it was from a Patriots fan, but it makes sense. Think of the two Super Bowls. Think of the Super Bowls and the big games that the Patriots played in the early 2000s. The teams Vrabel was on.
Vince Wilfork.
No, Vrabel caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Teddy Bruschi caught a touchdown, but Mike Vrabel did catch a touchdown in a Super Bowl. Wouldn't it be apropos if the Patriots drew something up to where like fucking Robert Spillane catches a touchdown pass?
That would be fun.
So I can't find that. The only thing I could find is a defensive or special teams touchdown at plus 550, or you could pick an individual defensive player to score a touchdown.
God, but I feel like
put your nuts on the table. Pick one player who it's going to be.
Robert Spillane's plus 8,000.
But I just feel like it should be the odds should be like quadrupled if they score it on offense.
I'm sure there's one. Let me see if I can find anything.
It should be like there should be a off defensive player scoring a touchdown on offense prop. Yes. Or it's like it'd be like it should be like defensive player scores offensive touchdown, and then it's like plus like fucking 100 to 1, or 50 to 1. I don't know how they would do it. 50 to 1 would be plus 5,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 100 to 1 plus 10,000. I mean, that's the one for the
you can get
interceptions
any
1 yard
quarter
line.
to end scoreless at plus 270.
So, yeah. Any other interesting ones that you guys like to fiddle here with, or no? Have we tapped out our resources?
Who do you think's going to score the longest touchdown?
Shaheed
always has their king of the
Nick.
king
I
of the-
like.
king of the end zone.
I like our two touchdown scores to be the one. If one of them hit it, I think it would be who it is.
Really?
Shaheed and Pop Douglas.
Mac Hollins would be another one that I would maybe throw in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you could triple crown a bet.
What if this game ends up like what if the longest touchdown in the game is 1 yard, like it was in 2018? Or was that 2019?
When it was
2019? Rams Patriots.
Oh, God.
The 13-3 game.
The game where neither team deserved to be there.
Technically, yes, you are correct. Technically, you are correct. Both teams should not have been there. The
Rams
wrong team
for
won
sure,
both.
but the old overtime rules sucked for the Patriots too.
Yeah, technically, both teams. The wrong team won both games. Technically, I wanted the Rams to win though, so I was happy they won. But it was very dicey.
Yeah.
However, the Saints got ball first in overtime and Brees threw a pick, so sucks to suck.
That's true. That is very true.
Oh, tell that to Ray. See what happens. Ray's gonna fight you.
I mean, listen, he has every right to because they got jobbed.
All right, what do we think correct score will be? I'm going 24-20 Seattle.
I know that's kind of where I'm at too. I'll change it up since you said that one already.
No, I'm changing mine. I'm going to find it first.
I'll go 27-17.
What do you got, Joe? Nick, if you like
20,
that, you could take Seattle to win by between 7 and 12 at plus 400.
Damn, hold on. I had a very adjunct score. I wanted to make sure that it got there. 19 plus 16. Damn it. I should have went over 34.5. 20-16 Seattle.
You ready for this one? 24-19 Seattle.
There you go. I like it.
Late drive. It's gonna be 13-24. They're gonna score the touchdown. They're gonna go for 2 because they know if they don't make it anyway, they're gonna have to go for the touchdown anyway. And
I predicted that score for the last Chiefs Niners one. So, yeah, that's a good score to predict. I'll be excited on Sunday when we are getting here, Right now, doing this got me jacked up. I'm ready for the game.
Yeah, you'll have to see if Don will jump on with you guys Sunday night.
Yeah, I think we're going to come on. Are we coming? Is the plan on to come on Sunday night?
I think I was planning on it.
All right, cool. I'll be at a friend's house, but I'll be able to jet home right away. So, all right, we're cool. So that is the show. That was our Propapalooza. We did good. I'm proud of us. Fun little thing. I got everything marked here, so we'll be able to do some record keeping. Can
Ryan Preece win the Super Bowl?
I mean, technically, in your world, he already did. Did you really get him at 2 different numbers?
I did. Now, I will say, I cashed
Bro.
the 80 to 1 out for $100.
Oh, you nerd.
I cashed it out with like 50 laps left because I'm like, this is too good to be true. I'm gonna lock in some profit. So I did give up $300 that I could have won, but I won $600. But yeah, I took him at 80 to 1 for $5, and then I put another 4 or something on him at 100 to 1 when his odds were even lower, and he was still fast and climbing through the field. So yeah, I was happy last night. Mr. Priest was a good man for me.
Hey, good for him. Good for him.
And most importantly, good for me.
That as well. Good for you. Great for you, even. Best
do it
for
again
you
this weekend. Get a nice win. Already got my first parlay of the weekend put in earlier today.
There we go. We're back. All right. Well, I'm proud of us. I'm glad we did the thing. We did a great job. Good job, everyone.
Congrats to all of us.
Congrats to everybody on the wins. What if we just went a clean sweep, 15 for 15? Is it even possible? We don't really have anything adjuncting anybody, right? So we just need the Seahawks to win by 5 points or more. We need the game to have somewhere between 36 and 47 points, or 36 and 46 points total. We need both quarterbacks to throw an interception. We need Kenneth Walker to have 3 catches. We need Jason to have 7 catches. We need Barner, Pop Douglas, and Shaheed to all catch touchdowns or score touchdowns. We need heads to be the coin toss. We need a running back to we need a red zone interception to be thrown.
It's possible.
Opening drive punts. Both teams getting a 4th down.
We'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll throw the interception from the 1 again.
There we go.
It's in the red zone.
All I'm saying is this: if heads is the coin toss, I'm gonna tweet you. I'm gonna text you guys right away. Be like, "We're off and running. Hot start."
And then when it's tails, fuck it, burn it down.
Yeah, but hey, if we get heads and 2 punts to start the game, we're rolling.
I did scroll past an interesting one that piqued my interest. I did not take it, and I didn't put it on my list or anything, but for there to be a touchback in the Super Bowl, yes was plus money. So I was like, really? You don't think there's going to be a single touchback at all? But
you sure it wasn't like over a certain amount? Because I saw that too, but it was like over 2.5 touchbacks.
This said, will there be a touchback in the Super Bowl? These 2 punters have a combined 1 touchback in their last like 10 games. I
guess if it means on punting, I mean technically it could be
just punting touchbacks. Not any kickoffs.
I was gonna say
it was like plus 150 or something. I was like, you know what?
I might take both kickers over 1.5 field goals. I think would be a good one. I think one of them gets at least 2.
Out here.
You can also bet like the length. So I might look at I think it was plus money for on either kicker to hit at least a 50-yarder.
You heard it here first, folks. Daniel betting on length this year.
Hey, Mike Vrabel said he could cut half off and she'd still have 6.
Bro, that was great. that was fucking great.
Yeah, it's a more profitable way than last year when I bet on girth.
Size matters, but it's the thickness and the width they want. Okay.
The yaw.
You know it's bad when she busts out the digital down. Is it a first down? Oh, sorry. It's under 4.5 inches.
She gets the chains out.
She does the Sterator and pulls out the index card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tony Romo's in the background. Gene, what are we looking at here?
I don't know, Jim.
Jim.
I don't know, Jim.
Josh Allen would.
Yeah. If this was Josh Allen, hey, shout out to Josh Allen. He's
somewhere you got to be able to bet that Chris Collinsworth. It's Chris Collinsworth will say Patrick Mahomes at some point during the game.
I'm
Yeah.
sure if you go on like Kalshi or Poly Market, you can find that.
Oh, it was just like Patrick Mahomes. Oh,
I gotta look.
now
it up.
here's a guy.
Now
that-
here's wait. Now here's a guy.
There we go. I just saw on Blitzbet, blitzbet.wink, Chris Collinsworth minus 200 to at least once in the game sound like he's moaning.
Ah!
So, great times. On that note, I'm Nick. That's Dan, and that's Joe. This has been the
And we're the
Educated-
Temptations.
Yeah, and we are the Spirit Squad. Hang out with us Sunday night for the Super Bowl post-game show.
And make sure you guys check us out tonight at 9 p.m. We're going to be going live, going over more Super Bowl bets with the rest of the Golden Ticket Squad, as well as hopefully 2 surprise guests that will be joining us as well.
There you go. That'll be like, what, 6 people?
You're not going to be in, right?
No, I'm working.
Quit your job. This is more important.
I know.
Um,
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 6 because Ray's not going to be in either.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Poor Ray. Shout out to the Heat. Shout out to Ray. I hope you're doing well. All right. Gentlemen, great job by you, buddy. We'll see you guys Sunday night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Until then. Bye.
Peace.